Test. Test. Do a little dark chaos, see if we can save Earth. Not a good start. Like to have gotten the training started before, but it's okay. Early waves, the goal is to try to keep at least one of the balls left. It's okay to lose health. Plenty of time to get that back. Build health back by hitting the pop bumpers. Usually try to do a moon training first lately. So many different strategies on this table. And for the moon, you're just trying to light all 4 in lanes. Normally to get a moon lock, you need to light all 4. If you do training, you only need 1, which is pretty much how all the trainings work. You can change the lights with the flippers. Backhanding that ramp is the easiest way to complete the training. Now that we got the 1, we've got a moon lock available. During waves, you can try to trap up and do quick controlled shots at the targets. You're more likely to get through them, especially if you don't have any weapons. There's a alien ship out. If you can kill it before it gets around the table, you get an extra double bonus, double scoring, which is lit up by the top right flipper. And we're back to full health. Second moon lock. protons, which are the center shot, the blue triangles on the table. And sometimes it's okay to just let the meteor hit if you can save the ball, which we're going to lose it. So we'll just take the hit. Let's see if we can get that last training, which is the orange triangle. Saw that coming. Orbit is backhandable, it's just tight like most of the shots on this table. There we go. So we got a second training. If we can just hit the scoop. We got a wave coming, so we're probably not going to get it. And we're going to get saved by the training, which is nice. Kind of like a quick ball save. Keeping a moonlock, if you can get it, is good. You have just streamed out. But because I actually remembered the moonlock was there, I'm able to release it and keep playing. Down to 3 bars of health. Which we've got training. I would normally go for proton or cluster bombs at this point if we're going to try healing. See if we can get some of our health back. We can get control. Good for training. Need to get pops cleared. So we got the pops. Now we just need to get the ball up there so we can get some of our health back. Got double scoring. Got some more health coming, so we're almost back to full health. We got a cluster bomb for this wave, and we're up to 19 meteors. Got almost full health. We should be able to survive, which if we do, we'll have an extra ball available. Use a cluster to clear a set of meteors. We're down to 4. So even if we don't hit any, we can survive the wave, assuming we don't drain out. Our shield, ball save. Now if we can just put it up in the scoop. We'll get a training ready. And if we can manage to start this, we now have a nuke for 3 training modes. Or actually, we got to complete this one, then we'll get our nuke. So we've completed moon and healing. do it. If we would have had a moonlock, we could have saved it. We didn't have an extra ball, so and our train is still lit since we didn't complete it, so you don't have to requalify it, which is nice. I think we're going to try and get a moonlock if we can. It would be nice to have as insurance, but I don't think we're going to get it. So we're at wave 6 with no offensive weapons. We've got nuke, we got 1 proton. We got no moonlocks, so now it's just trying to be controlled with the shots. Maybe we'll get proton there, we're down to 8. 6. Enough health that we can survive if we have to, but we're going to drain out. $19 mil, not a terrible score. Got our training on the plunge, which is nice. Of course, can we hit this left, which typically if you hit it right, it feeds right into the scoop, so you get kind of a double bonus there. But gotta hit it first. Missed the moonlock. And it falls just short. We got moonlock ready. Wave coming. We're not going to be able to stop. That's okay. It's a really early one, so not too stressful. So we can hit something. Managed to keep 2 balls. Moonlock and training. Slow the timer down. Let's see if we can get one of them. We're not going to get either. Thank goodness for ball save. Do we have a proton round now? Hey, Vader. Hi. Caught on a bad one. That's pretty much how this game's going. We're going to do a little bit of a stream on this, since everybody seems to be caught up in it right now. But I'm sure everybody's out barbecuing today. Wife and her daughter decided to go to the mall. Have a good one. Probably not the best train to select with 2 balls. Usually if I have more than 1 ball for a training mode, I usually go for one that takes more shots, or is a little tougher to hit, like the shields. So we got 1 training. We got 2 of the toughest shots for our training, the moonlock, which we nailed. That's the way you do it. Nice spinner shot right into the scoop. Get our, hopefully get our moonlock. Sometimes I have a little too much faith in that post. And we got 2. Not a good start to a game. Got our moonlock. And we've got a dream. First wave completed with not much going for us. Got a training ready, a moonlock. One left. Still got most of our health.
Select option.
See if we can get our moonlock again. Fortunately, it remembers where you're at, so you don't have to start your training completely over. And we completed the training but drained. fairly easy training shots to start, which is nice.
Training. Ready. Select option.
You could have went in the in lane. One more. Got it. So now we just need to get the one lit. There's our lock available. So now we just hit the moon shot. Which is a complete jump. Ouch. That's okay. Plenty of time to get health back. Just need to not drain. Moonshot is so tough. It's a good shot to drop into the pops to get your healing, but it never seems to go when you want it. Alright, we got a second training ready, which we'll get hopefully after this wave. Not a good game. Left ramp pauses your wave timer a little bit. You can do it twice. There we go. Nice double whammy. Start with a moon. See if we can actually make use of it. There's 2, 3. So now we just need to light these right there, and the moon lock. So we got a good start. And we're going to have to use our lock already, which kind of sucks, but that's why you get it. Alright, so we survived. Most of our health. Got a moon lock. Lose. Stop the timer and see if we can get the ball locked in the moon. Or lock. Alright, wave's completed. Knocked out the ball. Got a ship saver, so we're not going to waste our lock. Second moon lock. Get our double scoring. Really, if you can trap up, it does make this a little less chaotic at the flippers. Because usually you end up losing balls because they run into each other. Hey, I'm Cap. And we accomplished nothing during that. Three health, which is not good, with 4 meteors left. basically, unless we get our health back, we're screwed on the next wave. It's not looking good. No, I am done with big trouble. I don't think I'll play that anytime soon. That was quite the grind. Alright. Last ball. Survive this. We'll have an extra ball at the scoop. Not been a very good game. We've got one training completed. Which makes the later waves a lot more difficult. Shot for training. There we go. Just need to start it. Our extra ball. This early, but we'll take it. Really like to get a moon lock. Get a little bit of protection. That'll work. Just before the wave started. We can't really gain anything other than health. We get some weapons, but really nothing defensive once a wave starts. Either I was too late or the lock didn't register. At least we didn't end the game with a ball in the lock. So we got 2 moon missiles, so we're going to have to waste them already. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm watching the ball up top. Wasn't paying attention to the flippers. just a minute. $16 mil, not a terrible score, but don't really play for score on this one. This one is more about how far can we get, how many waves, and that's not a good start. Yeah, 16 mil is a pretty good score. I think that would probably be first in VPC right now. Oh, you could have gave me that. Not gonna skid saved. Usually if you're down to 2 or 1 second when it drains before a wave, it'll save you. Ball 3, we haven't even got to a wave. This table had a restart, we would have easily restarted. I have no shame in restarting. We are not going to get very far.
Select option.
Oh, let's see if we can do a cluster. So, 3 shots to the outer orbit. There's 1 and a drain. Oh, saved. It is backhandable, but it won't save you from that. Wow. Not starting off well again. We get our first proton. Didn't want that yet. Seems like the moonlock shot seems to go in a lot easier when you don't want it to than when you're actually trying. So now that we actually want it, it'll just drop. It's always nice if you can get at least one train started. Before that first wave starts. At this point, I will take anything. There we go. Alright, a little bit of safety net. For our 4 moonlights. And you can drain out during training, which sucks, but risk reward. Training complete. Got our moonlock for a second one. Wave starting. Moonlock can save you from a drain. You can also release it to help you in a wave, so you have like a multi-ball back. If that red light makes it all the way around, it takes away a health. But if you can destroy it, it gives you double scoring. We're still hanging on to a moonlock. It's there. Get a second one. We have 4 meteors left. Plenty of health. So it just eats away at it. I'm probably gonna lose another one. We can just hit Moonlock. We'll have another training ready. Such a hard shot. Everything but that. Save ourselves just in case the wave wasn't. Survive this wave, and we don't. Once you lose health, no matter how many balls are on the table, your ball is done. You have died. But once you're back, and you lose your wave progress, so we're still stuck on wave 3. Still trying to hit the moonlock. If this was a training mode, every shot would go up there. There we go. And we got a training. And a photon. And we're going to have to waste it. Getting to the later waves without any kind of defensive training, offense, weapons, it makes the game so much harder. So now we're at training. We'll go healing since we've got 2 balls out. And normally that shot would not have made it. But it just seems like in training mode, it just makes that jump every time. Bumpers. Still need 1. Take anything at this point. Oh, come on, we need 1. And we're not going to get it. And the nice thing is, if we can restart training, we'll start with only needing 1. And there it is.
Select option.
So now we just need 1 pop bumper. There it is. So now we'll get our health replenished a lot faster. Block. A little bit of defense for this round with 18 meteors. Moonwalk ready. In theory, we could let that one come out and have a 4-ball wave. Since we've got training heal, it's okay to not be as wild trying to hit shots, because we know after training or after the wave we can rebuild health fairly quickly, because it only takes 1 pop bumper. Ball ready. Another training shot. Got shields now. thing here. Alright, we're up to 22 meteors. With one ball. Got a decent amount of health. One weapon that'll clear out 4. So we're not in too bad a shape. Plenty of health. Be nice if we had some protons. Build some health back up. Alright, got our extra ball. Almost back to full health. Got our second moonlock. Alright, and another training. Now if we can just start it and complete it, we'll get our nuke. Give it to me. Oh, I got robbed. Where a wave can save you from draining, it can also make you lose your training. And actually, it looks like we do have a nuke, so I think just qualifying the third training will give that to you. You can see the slings are red, but I prefer to save that. Nice, hit something. We got 3. We should be able to survive this one. To get this last training here, because we're getting to the end. Got a mystery, which mystery can give you full health, could fill up your protons, can give you a double scoring. Unfortunately, we're going to miss it. Alright, so 28. No defense, no offense. Most of our health. Health back. Down to 13. Proton would have been nice. 6, 5. May survive this. I'm just going to let that one take us. Get a proton, and we're going to... Alright, our shield saved us. And we're gonna drain. That sucks. Alright, last ball. Got 26 seconds.
Ship saver acquired. Select
Ship saver, which will help us on the start of the wave. I feel like I should have skipped this just to be safe. Which you can skip training. I'm not sure under what circumstances you would want to do it, unless you were on that last wave. Alright, now our protons are ready. Cluster bombs, we can get one anytime we can hit that orbit.
wave incoming.
And we're saved by the wave. We are not. That sucked. Should have been saved by the wave. $26 mil. Still short of today's high.
Fighter 1. Training mode ready.
Alright. 3 shots. Already on training. Spoke too soon. Alright, one left. Gotcha.
Lock ready.
Heavy lock, just never got one.
Wave incoming.
Oh, that time to get saved. Didn't save me right when I needed it. Alright, we got all 3 balls. Let's see if we can get to the combo mini wizard, which is the white shots. See, as you, yep, we're not gonna get it. The laser when you have more than one ball. Basically, you shoot all of the shots complete the combos, which is the white lights that light up. And then it'll be lit at the scoop, and then it's a nice little scoring multi-ball. And there's another one that if you can somehow fill up the protons, the moon missiles, and the cluster bombs, it's another mini wizard. I've done it once. The protons were only filled up by Mystery Lord. I think it's one of the harder trainings to do. It's hard to get the ball in position for that inner loop shot. So we got Moonlock ready. So now we got 2 Moonlocks. Get hit by that alien. Yep, just lost a health to it. So we're reducing health going into wave 2. Waste our moonlocks. We're hurting for health. But now we're back to full health. So get our training going. And we're not. Alright, wave 4. One cluster, so that's always nice. It's nice to save it if we don't need it. Two shots, plenty of health. Some health back.
Ship 0 acquired.
Got our training. Got our health fully back.
Wave incoming.
And a wave coming. You can get a few taken out before the ball save goes. That helps a lot. Plenty of health and a cluster. So we're sitting good on this wave. Got our extra ball available. So if we can hit the scoop, we get training and an extra ball. And mystery. Accuracy seems to go out the window once you've got more than one ball. And next thing you know it, the wave is starting and you've done nothing. So all that, and all we got was an unlock. Now we're starting to see a little bit of lag. We need to restart after this one. See if we can do this with one ball and our weapon. Use it. Four. So we're gonna end up finishing. Oh, we didn't get it released. There, and give it one more go. That is not a good start. Two really crappy training shots available. One of them. See that white bar filling up. Oh, we're so close and now it's going down. And unfortunately that does restart at the end when a wave starts. So all of those have to be filled up during that brief respite from a wave, which is why it's a little bit easier to do with more than one ball. take it. Sloppy, but we'll take it. The nice thing about that left training shot is that it'll give it to you whether you come in from the top or the bottom. Any combos. Ship saver. Your shield will save us. Four, 5 health, so we'll survive. Here's the question now is, for how long? Got an extra ball available. Training mode available. Alright, got both.
Select option.
I think we'll be rolling with healing. That'll work. Now, how much healing can we get before a wave starts? Half is not going to be good on this. cluster bomb now. And a quick drain. A little bit of a waste of an extra ball. This is where having the moon lock is good, but if you can't get one locked, it doesn't do you much good. Sorely will reboot. Survived with everything. Could use something to get the pops and give us some health. At least we have one cluster, so now we can take out 4. Got one unlock if we need it. Not too bad. We're under 10. Staying in the green for health. 2 clusters, which I'm going to save those. I got like we're going to use one. Another training. I think we're going to go for the clusters. You could have got up there. Not an on-the-fly shot. 1. There we go. Alright. Hey, RB. Sorry. A little focused right now. Got our second cluster. We got our nuke, which you can see with the orange flippers, or the orange slings. Get around. Can we survive this one? Most of our health. We've got 2 clusters, so we can take out 8 pretty easily if we need to. And we got 2 moon missiles, so we're sitting pretty good. I like something getting pops. Let's use 1. Actually, we're going to just use the other and burn it. Cluster back. We're down to wave 9. The alien ship. Give us our double scoring. Get some health back. Get in there. Oh, where's that last training at? Guess we're not going to get it. Alright, we're going to burn a nuke and watch the magic. Everything's gone. Trigger a nuke with the start button. Gotta wait for it to catch up. And final wave started right there. A lucky shot to the scoop. Ramps out a ball. Now it's just about hitting the center shot. We do have a ball save. Countdown at the bottom. We got a little bit of lag, which I really wish we would have restarted the table. Down to 15. Focus and get a ball up the ramp. Down to 10. Oh, and I don't remember asteroids popping up. Or meteors popping up. Oh my god. That's... Oh, got one left. Okay, we'll take it. Remember why. More deliberate here. One left. There it is. Saved us all. Now it's just a multi-ball for score. Basically just trying to shoot all of the lit arrows. And if I'm not mistaken, if you have an extra ball left, you get 2 of these. Which we're not doing well. Sorry for the lag. Don't normally have this, but played a few games before the stream and should have restarted. There is no cheating. It has caused lots of game time on this. Yeah, it's a timed bonus mode. I think the last time I played, I beat it. I had one extra ball left, so you get another round of that. Which is probably the score difference between this game and that game.
A vile, dark chaos.
Well, that's what happens when you get to the final round. But score you had, that's pretty good for just starting out. But I think I've saved Earth twice in the last week. I think the go-to strat is getting that moonlock. This stream probably like games. Oh, yours was game 3 or 4. That's still good. I mean, it's a tough table. All the shots are really tight. I mean, some of the feeds and bounces are pretty predictable, which helps. But the only way you're going to survive, really after wave 5 or 6 is if you have any of at least 1 or 2 trainings. My go-to is always the moonlock. That way you've got some kind of ball save, or you can add a ball or two to a wave if you need it. Yeah. And personally, I think that left orbit, which is the cluster bombs, is probably the best weapon, because it takes out any of the meteors that are popped up, and only having to hit that orbit once instead of 3 times to get one is crucial. Sometimes, some games I can backhand it and hit it pretty accurate. In other games, it's got to go from the right flipper. And I keep going back and forth whether having 1 or 2 balls to try to do it is easier, because it seems like the more on the table, they just seem to run into each other and end up causing drains. The nuke, you get that by, I think it's completing 2 training modes and qualifying a 3rd. I'll have to go back and watch the video, but I think you get it after that 3rd one is qualified. Whether you start it or not, I think you get the nuke. And you trigger the nuke by the start button. Lately, I have saved it for wave 9. So call it cheating, call it whatever, but every time that I've beat this, I have used the nuke on wave 9. I don't think you can use it on the last level. One of these games I'll get brave and try it. But the nuke was added, I think, in version 2.0. I don't think it was there in the initial release. But it's a great weapon if you can use it, especially if you can save it to that last one. Because I think it's 30. So it goes 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 24, 27, 30. Yeah, I think you're up in the 30s for that wave 9. Yeah, so trying to get that last one without it, I think I did it once on the first version that came out. And if anybody's seen the homebrew of this, it's got a DMD, kind of like a full DMD. Apophis is letting me test it, and I'm trying to see what the nuke looks like on that, but I just haven't been able to get to wave 9 on it. The DMD is awesome to look at. I mean, it adds a lot more than just the old school segment DMD. I mean, it shows like the asteroids. It does show your clusters and stuff on the screen, which admittedly, I don't think I look at the DMD much during this. It's more right above the flippers because you're always worried about those meteors. I mean, this is a table. I mean, anybody that's played it realizes there is no break. The only time you can take a breather is after a drain. And even then, as soon as you plunge, you're right back in it. But it's a fun table. There's so many different strategies for it. You know, it's a matter of what training mode do you start first, and you know, and if you get one, what do you go with second? I think somewhere along the line you have to do a heal because you're going to lose health as you get later in. And having the ability to just get a ball in the pop bumpers and hit one bumper to get a health back is a lot better because I think you need 3 hits if you don't do the training. And that takes a lot more time to get health back as you get into wave 6, 7, and 8. And I think I've done 4 trainings once, so I don't know if you can't train after wave 8. Because I should have had a training ready right before that last wave started. But I'm really hoping I can find a way to expo. Because he's bringing the homebrew there. And from what I heard, he had it at Golden State Pin Fest, and there were lines for it. And rightfully so. I mean, it would be awesome if like Stern or JJP picked this up. Probably wouldn't buy one, but that would be cool. Like this, Die Hard. I mean, these are tables that you could easily see, you know, a real manufacturer making. I mean, it's not a deep rule set, but there's a lot to this. And the in-game taunts they're hilarious. I think one of my favorites is Game Over, Man.
Ship systems ready.
Yeah, I mean, early on you can take the hits. And it's a matter of knowing, okay, this is what I can take. This is how many I've got. This is how many meteors. I mean, early on, I would focus on keeping the balls in play over hitting the actual meteors. Because if you can keep a couple in play, that helps do the combo mini wizard, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like the bonus mode after you beat it, but every shot is lit. And it's a short ball, or it's a decent sized ball save. And if you hit all of them, you get to the second level, which I think I've gotten almost through the second level. I've never gotten to the third, but it's a way to build up some points. And it's a pretty cool mode, but it's hard to do with just one ball because you have to hit combo after combo. So you're basically making a shot every time to fill up that bottom bar, and you know, once a wave starts, it basically goes away, so you have to do it again. So you've got at most 45 seconds to start it. Yeah, the health bar matters, which is why the healing training is a good one to do. I don't like doing it early. I prefer to do the moon and the cluster bombs first. But as you're getting later, health is probably more important than the weapons. The protons, I can't do the training on the proton. There's a way to make it easier once you start it, this stand-up right here is essentially a magnet, and if you backhand into it, it'll drop it right to the flipper, but for some reason, once it drops, I can never hit that inner loop, and you've got to do it 3 times to complete the training. The only time I think I've ever completed it is when a couple of balls bounce into the plunger lane and it shoots them through automatically. But it's definitely a fun table. I've probably put, I don't even know how many games into it over the last week, between playing this version, testing the DMD version. It's probably one of my go-tos, because you're going to have games where you get deep into it, and you're going to have games that you might not even survive to the first wave. But I want to see that moonshot on the real version. Would love to see like the wire form for it. But I think I'm going to call that a success. Got to the wizard mode. Fell short of the grand champion score, but that's okay. I don't usually play for score. It's more, can we get to the end of the table, and manage to do that. So, thanks for everybody that stopped by. I'm going to head out. Everybody have a good holiday. Don't eat too much meat or drink too much. Yeah, I was left alone. Wife and daughter hit the mall, and so I figured I'd play this for a little bit. We'll be doing something later tonight. But everybody have a good night, good safe holiday. Don't drink too much, and we'll catch you on the next one.